That's today's job. We're on this complete house renovation. There's never been any heating in here, never been any gas. We're going to be fitting a main 30. These pipes are going to drop down this wall, across here, up this in this box in, and then we're back in the ceiling. That's our gas sticking through the wall there. That's going to go up through them joists and then right the way across to the house. The only gas supply is going to be the boiler. Just ran through with the client. Radiator there, radiator there, radiator there. No, we decided against that one. Plinth heater, sorry, in the kitchen as well. Taking our upstairs. This front room here is going to be the bedroom. A nice vaulted ceiling as well. Not a bedroom. Did I say bedroom? Bathroom. That's going to get first fixed on another day. Obviously, bedroom 1, radiator there. That's a radiator on the landing here. Radiator under the window there. And 1 in the attic room. Up here, directly straight ahead. So basically, for my pipe runs, the shortest, easiest route possible. So the gas will be coming up in this corner, through these notches, and then straight down to the boiler, least resistance, minimum elbows, etc. And same for the flow and return, that'll follow the gas through the centre of the house, teeing off for each radiator. Don't know if I'll get round to that today, but we'll see. But for now, like I said, the main circuit, the flow and return will come down this void, tee off to that radiator, flow and return, and obviously, etc, etc. But yeah, when you first come and look at a job like this, pipe routes, easiest, straightest runs, centralised, so you just, it just makes sense. You don't want to be bringing all the pipes to one side of the house and then having to fetch it across. I mean, with the hot and cold, kitchen's below this bathroom, stop tap's below this bathroom, so the hot and cold won't actually leave this part of the house anyway, so that's straightforward. But this morning we're going to concentrate on the gas first, get that run completely through, and take some feeds off the bottom of the boiler. The customer is my cousin, so it's just like I say, it's house renovation, so when I can spare a day, we'll come and drop on this. So stop taps there, kitchen sink's going there. So again, when my pipes come across this board, just tee it up and out. So get you on a few time lapses and catch up with you when I've done a bit more. 28mm run of gas for the first 5 metres up there, because it is quite a distance. 6, 9. It's 18 metres total length. So I've just put a little kick on there, which is going to bring us back into that joist notch. I'm going to finish taping up this pipe to protect it from the plaster. This wall's going to be dot and dabbed, and obviously elbow it straight through a sleeve into the back of the meter box. Now you've had to alter the hole. It still doesn't look in right place.
Is that counter off?
Yeah. Oh, you want me above the set of wires? Above the set of wires.
Yeah, because noggins are slightly above them, aren't they?
We might have to get above the set of wires.
You can always slide it back from the room.
Whose are these steps?
Top quality steps there now.
Go on, you better make sure she's doing it.
Yeah, you're right there.
I'm over here.
Keep going.
Little update for you. Our gas sleeve through the wall just needs sealing, taped up, another clip to go on there, and it's coming across now in the ceiling void. Another noggin to put in here to hold the to support it. That's where it converts to 28, that darker copper. It's been in garage about 10 years. And it comes through here, reduces back down to 22. It's going to go straight across. It's going to try and square this up in the joist, even though you never see it again. A little bend on that to tweak it back square. And then we'll be back into the kitchen. And I've had to solder because although I do have 28mm press jaws, I don't have any fittings for it, so back to old school soldering. And it's sleeve galore, because this is a wall, so it needs sleeve and sealing. This is a wall, so it needs sleeve and sealing. And obviously from the meter box to inside here needs sleeve and sealing. I always forget because I hardly ever do 28mm. That's a good spot, that, isn't it? Anyway, a little point with 28mm is it takes ages to heat up, and you're better rotating the blow lamp around the fitting so you warm the whole fitting up instead of just one side, otherwise the solder won't run round. It helps if you're using MAP gas, not propane like I am, but it's only a couple of fittings, isn't it? So I'm going to clip this piece of gas pipe with Talon. I did have some, yeah, Talon standoff clips on this joist here, where it goes through there. I've just put a pull bend on this, so I've not got to mess around with the fitting in that corner. I'll just put a coupling on that and connect them two together. I'm going to slide my sleeve on now before I tie myself in pieces and can't get sleeves through. So that's what I've ended up doing in this corner again. Noggins in to support the pipe, coupling up down there, and that straight down there. Sleeve is knocking around, he's pushing back into position. And then we're going to move on to the boiler. Just leveled down, put the gas pipe in first, and these 65mm pipe centres. Leveled down, so get all the clips up, get them dropped in. Looking neat and tidy, even though this is going to be a kitchen, and most of it's going to be behind units other than the top 300mm I bet. Pipe needs taping. That didn't even need taping because it's all getting a wooden stud frame and insulated out, so don't need protecting against the plaster really. I might tape that in case it's touching the brickwork. Nice little bend down there. Unfortunately I had to couple in it. Going across, and that's going to go up straight into the boiler, and that will be the full gas run complete, other than inside the meter box, which unfortunately... Stop swearing. I'll have to take that out now. There's no meter. So that is gas run complete. Not bad for 2 hours, 15 minutes. Just looks all right. As many bends, hand pull bends as possible, like I say, for restrictions. Hopefully the pressures will be sound on this, but we can't test it yet until that meter's in. So basically now I'm going to sit in this corner and bring all my straight runs down, copper across, tee off here for a plinth heater, and then convert from copper to plastic in this wall. And then he's going to use speed fit for the rest of it. I'm not sure if I'm doing that or he's doing that, but we shall see. And if he's doing it, if I'm doing it, it's going to be more of a series this, so this will be part one. Rudely interrupted by the Makita battery charger. Oh, it's so nice. Looks so good when press fittings, no flux running down the pipe, etc. Clean copper, happy days. That's not tight up there, as you can see. That's why that was looking a bit wonky. But the reason why I've not finished this one off is because we've got a Magna Clean filter to put in. And unfortunately, it's the professional one, the original one. So to keep these in line, the pipe ends up dog-legged. So I'll probably put another clip there after I've got the filter in, and that'll determine the position of that. Most of you are well aware now, I don't actually do big-ish jobs like this. So I'm quite slow. It takes a lot of thinking about how I'm going to do certain stuff. Yeah, people who house bash all the time and it'll be second nature to them, but for me it just takes a little more thinking about, learning mistakes along the way. I don't mind doing it every now and again, but I was moaning about boiler servicing last week. Bring back the boiler servicing. So that's our drain off down there, even though it's going to be behind the kitchen unit. More for us flushing than anything, and it's obviously at the lowest point in the system. So the top and bottom pipe are our flow and returns, our mains. We're going to come off here now with 2 T's for the under plinth heater, and then get in that wall and up, like I said, get in that wall and then convert to 22mm speed fit for the rest of the house. But it's looking all right so far. The hot and colds I'm not doing today, but they're going to come across again and then up this wall in this void where that hole is. You see daylight in the bathroom. So that's our flow and return in now, ready to connect on with speed fit. We're going to go on here. We just need to get some clips on these noggins to get them straight and in line, make them look as neat as possible. Yeah, plinth heater pipes capped off, ready for 2 full bore isolation valves. And then we're going to drill the centre of these joists right the way across, because we're going to have to tee off this flow and return for the towel rail in the bathroom for the second outlet off the heating side. And then we'll come across up, and we're in that joist with the alongside the gas pipe to the front of the property. I'll give you a little update. So we've got our 2 lengths of 22mm speed fit through here. There's going to be tees off through some notched holes, you can start to see them, for the bathroom radiator above us. And they're popping through there. They're going to again be teed off for a radiator down here, and then go up and across virtually the landing. So I've just nipped to screw fix now to pick up some lengths of 15mm speed fit and the 2 equal tees that we need there. I'm only supplying press fittings really on this job, all the speed fit stuff he's supplying. So yeah, don't know how much we'll get done again today, as I've said before, but I'll let you know when I finish, and this will be the end of part 1. Got to point out before, I've left a big enough gap between the clips and not clipped them together. Electrician's cables getting in the way as usual, just to allow for insulation around the pipes, obviously. I could have come straight up through that if you hadn't put his socket there first. Yeah, payback time. I hate pulling pipes through joists. Oh. Someone's got to do it though, haven't they? Alright, so we've got our tees in there to our bathroom, and our main circuit's running across. 2 more tees to supply the attic and a landing radiator. I'm just going to come across here now for a bedroom radiator, and these will drop down the wall for this dining room, come living room, whatever area it is. But it's getting dark in here now. The torch is on the phone. That's the reason why you can see a lot. And I'm going to call it for this episode, even though I'm just going to put them tees in. And I'll catch you. Don't forget to give it a like if you like this video. Drop a comment down below and consider subscribing. We're on a push for 3,000 for the end of the year. Help me.